We have a major Dodgers injury update that has massive implications on this team for the rest of the 2025 season. We get into exactly what that is in this edition of Dodgers Digest. Hey, it's Mike Nelson. Hopefully everybody's having a great day today, a great Monday. Today is a very special day. It's the return of Shohei Ohtani to the pitching mound. But also, we have a very big story that we have to get into. Yesterday, the Dodgers, of course, delivered some pretty bad news to the fans, to the world. Not something we wanted to hear. Before I get into the story, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We want to thank everybody who's already subscribed to the channel. Make sure to like this video and also share it to all your friends and family who are Dodger fans. Let's get right into it. Of course, Roki Sasaki. That's right. Roki Sasaki is shut down for pitching. Dodgers have to plan on life without him for the rest of the Major League Baseball season. This is really bad news. I mean, Roki Sasaki was probably the most sought-after free agent, this past offseason, right? When he decided he wanted to come to the States, coming from Japan, I mean, there was 20 teams that were basically interested in this guy. The Dodgers ended up winning the Roki Sasaki sweepstakes. And, Dodger fans were happy at that time when they signed Sasaki because it was a big deal, right? I mean, it was a big deal for the Dodgers to basically, win out and, get Sasaki. Another big story, another key point in that, signing was the idea that they were able to steal Sasaki from the Padres, right? Because the Padres were originally the team that it seemed like Sasaki was going to consider and go to, and then he ended up switching up and going to the Dodgers, right? So the Dodgers were really excited to have Sasaki with this team this year. And, he pitched 8 games. He went 1-1. The record probably would have been worse if he was on the Padres or a worse team. But with the Dodgers, he had 6 no decisions. You got to remember he didn't pitch a lot of these starts. He didn't go very deep in the games. But also it has a lot to do with the fact that the Dodgers are a good team, right? Remember that kept Kershaw's record at 0-0 for a bit as well. That's why he's 2-0 right now. So Sasaki is a pitcher that is hurt. He's clearly hurt, right? I mean, I think the last few starts, we started to see a decline in Sasaki's pitching, right? I mean, I think everybody can agree on that. Kind of what we're seeing right now with Yoshinobu Yamamoto, unfortunately. I mean, just putting that out there. We are seeing a decline in Yamamoto the last few starts. And you just start to wonder if that guy's 100% because he has not looked the best in his last few starts. And, a news coming out of another story on Yamamoto, just like last year, Yamamoto was out for 3 months. I mean, if we see Yamamoto go on the IL, I'm not going to be surprised by that because we have not seen a very good Yamamoto the last few starts. And that's kind of what we started seeing with Sasaki, right? And Dave Roberts told reporters yesterday that Sasaki was not comfortable, not feeling he can ramp it up. Scans haven't shown anything new. But Roberts went on to say, we're going to have to plan on life without him as far as this year. I mean, I think the Dodgers obviously are being a bit quiet on this. I mean, Dave Roberts opened up on this story. Front office hasn't said anything yet. But the Dodgers are being quiet. I think for Roberts to say, we have to plan on life without him for the rest of this year, I think there's something there that they're not saying, right? I mean, there has to be. There has to be something more to this injury that's really concerning the Dodgers that they're willing to shut him down basically indefinitely, right? I mean, that's kind of what's going on right now. The Dodgers are shutting down Sasaki for the foreseeable future. There is no timetable for his return. He said, I don't know if it's pain. It's more of a question for Roki, to be quite honest, talking about Sasaki's injury. As far as the kind of sensation, I don't. It's discomfort. I think it's pain. I don't think it's pain. It's tightness. And then, of course, Sasaki, like I mentioned, went 1-1 and 4.72 ERA. Kind of, solid numbers for a rookie pitcher. He's 23 years old. He never pitched in, Major League Baseball. He never pitched in North America, to say the least. So, that's not surprising, the numbers. He was able to play light catch at the beginning of this month without experiencing any real pain. but his throwing program was put on hold after receiving a cortisone injection, right? His program had been shut down all time. Now it's been shut down altogether, and Dave Roberts is prepared to have Sasaki miss the remainder of the season. And, this is obviously bad news, right? And it really changes, I think, things for the Dodgers. And I think that's another reason why Ohtani is pitching tonight, right? I mean, I think everybody has to agree on that. Shohei Ohtani is pitching way ahead of schedule. He is. I mean, he's pitching on June 16th, 2025 in a Major League Baseball game. I mean, I don't care if it's only 2 innings or 3. Some people were saying, he's only going to pitch 1 or 2 innings. Still, he is going to pitch. He has to ramp it up, go from pitching in a simulated game to a Major League Baseball game, which is not something that people do, not something that people have ever done, right? Not just now, never. That is never something that is done, even in the old days, right? It's not something that pitchers would do. They always would go to the minor leagues to get their, get back into shape, get back into game shape. What kind of Ohtani? I mean, is Ohtani really in game shape, to pitch in a Major League Baseball? Again, I guess we're going to see. We're going to see what Ohtani we see tonight, right? I mean, how much does he pitch? Is it only 20, 30 pitches? Is it 40? Is it just 1 inning? So there's a lot of question marks for sure with Ohtani's outing tonight. I mean, it's going to be a big deal tonight at Dodger Stadium. It's going to be, I'm sure there's going to be over 50,000 fans at tonight's game. I'm pretty certain of that. It's going to be very crowded tonight at Dodger Stadium. If you're going, make sure to get there early because it's going to be a packed house, to say the least, because this is Ohtani's first game as a Dodgers pitcher. 7 o'clock tonight, Pacific time, against the San Diego Padres. Game 1 of a 4-game set. But going back to Sasaki, this obviously has implications on the Dodgers, right? Because it's another pitcher down. This guy is probably done for the year. I don't think Dave Roberts would say that if he's done for the year, right? I think the Dodgers probably already internally have made that decision, right? I'm pretty sure that's already been, decided upon. And it's not surprising, right? I mean, he's a young pitcher. He has a long career ahead of him, hopefully. And, what's the point of risking him in his rookie season, right? I mean, I think that's something that everybody out there, I don't know what everybody thinks. I think that's something you have to kind of think about when you're kind of thinking about this situation. Why risk Sasaki in his rookie season when he probably is not going to make the impact that you wanted to make on the Dodgers, right? Because let's say Sasaki was healthy throughout the year. His ERA is almost 5. It's almost it's a 4.49 ERA. It's a pretty high ERA. He hasn't looked very good at times. So really, he hasn't made the impact that you wanted to make. So, don't risk it and shut him down for the year. And that's it. Next year, hopefully he comes back and he's better. And that's all you can hope for. But the Dodgers are really short on pitching. You hope that Yamamoto can stay healthy. And you really hope that Ohtani can ramp it up and eventually become a starter at this point. I mean, I think we're at that point now where Ohtani is going to have to become a starting pitcher once a week for the Dodgers sometime this regular season if they want to have a shot at winning this division. I mean, it's just that simple. Make sure to subscribe, and let's go Dodgers. Woo!